So welcome wherever you are joining me from. I'm in Connecticut. It's rainy. I think we need the rain, but it's not as bright and shiny as our weekend had been. I hope you're all enjoying where you are. So here we go. It's 9:30. Welcome to Chair Yoga for MS. So close your eyes if you feel comfortable doing that, or just a soft gaze at something straight ahead of you. I'm going to just bring this in a little bit closer and hopefully you can hear me. Okay. So we want to push aside what came before and put aside what the to-do list and other chores for the rest of the day are. Focusing in on our breath, our strength, our flexibility, and our balance. Place one hand on the heart and one on the low belly. Take a nice long inhale through the nostrils, lifting your chest as you do that. Maybe hold the breath at the top and then exhale long and slow out through the mouth with a big sigh. Ah, let it go. Just let it blow out. Inhale through the nostrils, lifting the chest, giving space for those lungs. Hold it at the top and then exhale out through the mouth. Ah. Your count, a few more of those. And whether you have a soft gaze, looking at something in the room you're in, something that brings, something that delights you, or maybe looking outside, looking at what you see in nature, whether it's trees or grass or seeing the sunlight reflected on plants, whatever, or maybe if it's a rainy day like I have, just reappreciating that wonderful source of health, the rain that helps brighten everything, lets the roots replenish. Inhale and exhale. And notice as you're doing that, the space between the eyes is softening, relaxing the jaw. You let that lower jaw relax a bit, opening the mouth. Let those shoulders melt away from the ears. Feeling the weight of your body sitting into your chair. Just focusing in on our breath. No place to go. This hour is for you. Inhale and exhale. And moving the hands to the quads, the top of the thighs, let the palms settle in there. And let's just wiggle side to side gently into your seat, rocking gently side to side. Sometimes this is called a wave. We're just doing a gentle sway or wave the torso side to side. Feet are flat on your floor, or if you have a mat in front of you and maybe you're barefoot, just wiggle those toes a bit. And just a gentle wave side to side. And then come to center and stillness. And maybe sit a little bit more forward in the chair. You really want to feel real strong feet into the floor or mat in front of you. So you want to put a little bit of pressure into the feet. Wiggle toes, feeling the front of the foot to the heel, pressing firmly into your mat or floor. And as you look at your body, looking down at the legs, you want to see that the lower leg is perpendicular to the floor and your upper leg is parallel with the floor. Just see body position, sitting strong. Lift the rib cage out of the waist to feel that really long length there, dropping the shoulders down, collarbones are nice and wide. Gaze is straight ahead with a slight tuck of the chin, so that if you were looking at a mirror or looking at yourself in the Zoom, the earlobes are just directly over those shoulders. Inhale, feel the top of the head reaching towards the ceiling. And just breathe. This is your seated mountain, very strong, wonderful posture to hold yourself upright in this seated, strong posture. All right, from here, we're going to go into the rotations of the spine. And we'll start with going forward and back, our cow-cat. And again, if you want to move your hands from the tops of the thighs, quad muscles, you can place your hands on the seat of the chair if that gives you a little bit more support. Here we go, forward and back. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, round back. Inhale, tall as you come forward, leaning in towards the hip flexor. Tuck the chin, dip the head down, round the back as you rock back. Pulling tall, inhale. Slow and steady. We're warming up our spine. One more. And we meet back in tall. Wiggle into the chair seat again. And maybe this time rock and use the fingertips to pull the hamstring muscles out a bit more. Wiggle in and feeling the base of the spine, the sits bones anchored into your chair. And breathe. So if you feel like your feet aren't touching down firmly, you can place either, a pillow underneath the feet. You need to elevate them a bit more, or a blanket or whatever you have. Just want to feel super strong so that when we are ready to lift our feet, alternating those legs, that you feel steady in your seat. All right, let's do our side bends. Inhale, lifting the arms up overhead. Exhale, bend over to your left side. Inhale, tall. Exhale, over to your right. Lovely side body stretch. Again, if you notice that I am actually holding the leg of the chair, which gives me a little bit of support, I can still face forward and get my bend in. You don't have to go that far. It can be very gentle, soft. As you know, yoga is not competition. We're looking for our own body strength, what you can do for yourself. Today may be one of these days that you feel amazingly energized. Maybe it's a day that you're not really up for it. Just take it slow and steady. Nobody's counting. Nobody's worrying about what you are doing. You need to take care of yourself. And maybe one more to your left. Inhale, tall. Last time, over to the right and the side. And that's fine. We're all swaying slightly different rates, and that's perfectly fine. Again, it's what feels right for your body. Meet back in center. Wiggle those toes. Wiggle into your seat. Feeling strong. Here we go into our twists. Inhale, lift the arms, and then exhale, twisting over to your left side. Inhale, center. Exhale, twisting to your right. Inhale, tall. Exhale, twist. Inhale, tall. Exhale, twist. Last time to the left, stretch. Twist to the left. Inhale. Exhale, twisting to the right. Finishing there. And we come back to center, releasing the arms down. Take a breath here. Wiggle again. Every in between, wiggle, situate yourself so you're feeling tall and strong. Lifting the chest. We're going to go into our shoulder rolls, or circles rather, excuse me. Fingertips touching the top of the shoulders. Bring those elbow points forward. Inhale and exhale, circling them around. So we bring those elbow points forward. They go out to the side. They come down. Maybe a little bit back. Inhale forward, around. Take it slow, lift the chest, open wide, bringing them down. A couple more. Inhale and exhale. Last one. Inhale, lift the chest, looking up maybe if that's safe for your neck. And then exhale, bringing them down. Let's shake out those arms. Let them sway forward and back. We're going to do those circles in opposite direction. And we come to stillness. Shake, shake, shake. Fingertips back up on top of the shoulders. This time those elbow points go back. So starting maybe with elbow points down, they go back. Squeeze shoulder blades out to the side. Bring the elbow points forward, down, back, squeeze the shoulder blades together, side, and then forward. Inhale, squeeze. Take it slow. Notice where you're feeling the strength, the range of motion. And maybe one more. Inhale and exhale and release. Let's shake that all out. All right, a couple more arm movements and stretches. We're going to go into what's slightly known as dirty t-shirt. So, or it's a crisscross and we lift up as if you were taking off your sweatshirt or whatever. So think about which arm is underneath. I'm going to start with my right, but I'll instruct you on your left. Left arm underneath your right as you crisscross those arms, lift, stretch the fingers wide, and then let those arms flow down. Inhale, crisscross, stretch those fingers wide, float the arms down. Inhale, crisscross, same direction, and float the arms down. Let's go to the other side. So this time your right arm is underneath the left. Crisscross, stretch. Inhale, crisscross. Inhale and exhale. One more. Inhale, stretch. Ooh, and let the arms float down. Once again, forward and back, slow and steady. And coming to stillness. Taking your left arm out to the side and crossing it over your body. Take your right and lift up underneath the upper arm. So just get a nice stretch here. Inhale and exhale. Few breaths. And release, open wide once again. This time the right goes on top and you crisscross. Inhale and exhale. And release. Let's stretch the left arm straight up to the ceiling. We'll go into that cow face arm position, arm straight up, bend, press the head into the forearm, lifting the chest. Feel that lovely stretch from the tricep into the pectoral to the side body. Inhale and exhale, taking your right fingertips and crossing over. Gently create a little more stretch or not. Just go to where it feels right for you. Inhale and exhale. And releasing that right arm, release the left. Let's go to the other side. Stretching long, bend, press the head into that arm. Inhale and exhale, fingertips across. Looking straight ahead, scoop the belly in if that feels safe. Inhale and exhale. And let's unwind. And stretching that arm down. Interlace the fingers and stretch those arms straight out in front of you. Slight tuck of the chin as you pull the arms away. So my arms are parallel with the floor. And I've got them fingers are interlaced. Slight tuck of the chin. And just hold this open. Inhale and exhale. Lift the arms, follow the hands as they go up. Looking up, stretch those arms away. The shoulders will come up, then drop shoulders down, but leave arms up, and then flip the palms. If that's too much to flip with the fingers interlaced, unlace, and then just stack one hand on top of the other. If you're feeling okay to keep the fingers interlaced, that's a little bit of a stretch in the palm of the hand, opening that up. Inhale and exhale. So we want to go for, I've said it before, we want to go for stretch, not for strain. Inhale and exhale. Let's release, and then once again, let those hands and arms float down. All right, let's go back to a little bit of work for our hands. We'll go into blossom hands. This time you can sit back into your chair a bit more. Palms have turned up. Let the back of the hand rest on your legs. Maybe close your eyes and just picture flowers opening in the sun and closing in the cool of the night. Inhale, stretching your fingers wide. Exhale, let the fingertips curl into the center of the hand. Inhale, open. Exhale, curl in. Inhale, open. Exhale, curl in. Inhale, open, stretching, beautiful flower. And then exhale, those petals curl in the cool of the evening and release. Let's massage our left hand by taking the thumb to the center of the hand and just working from the base of that thumb. Just circle and move up the thumb a little bit. Then let the thumb go into the center of the palm, working towards the index finger. Stroking, opening up the palm a little bit, fingertips on the back side of the hand, and a little bit of massage there. Then the thumb goes towards the center finger, the ring finger, and the pinky. So these are little things you can obviously do without doing a full yoga treatment or session. Just really take good care of yourself, getting those fingers and all the joints, knuckles moving. All right, let's go to the other side, starting with just a gentle massage of the thumb into the thumb. Working each finger from the center of the palm. And we're done. All right, and let's create a little heat, rubbing the hands together, a little bit of friction. When you feel that heat build, release, and then place those hands right over your face. Feel that bit of warmth. Inhale and exhale. Now we're going to take those fingertips to our thyroid, through the thymus area, and do a little tapping. So whether you have able to pull your t-shirt or blouse down a little bit so you have skin to skin as you tap. Inhale and exhale. Create a little bit of a vibrational sound, a hum, as you let those fingertips tap onto the sternum, the collarbones, and the neck, opening the mouth a little wider. And let the fingertips go right along the jawline. Closing your eyes. When else during the course of the day do you get to do this? Probably do, but I'm giving you permission. Have a fun with this. Just create vibration. And maybe right along the side of the face up to the forehead. Again, vibration, good vibrations. And down the neck, and we finish. And let's shake out those hands. All right, sitting centered in your chair, we'll do some other arm stretches, and then we'll go to our legs. So let's do something that's sort of like called cherry picking. So we stretch that left arm straight up, reach, let the shoulder come up, and then drop shoulder down. Alternates, left side, stretch. Inhale and exhale, just stretch. So you might even be able to stretch enough that you're getting a lift in the waistline. If you're not, it's all right. If just the elbows are bending, and just get a simple stretch, whatever feels right for your body. Stretch away. And a couple more. And let's release the arms down. All right, shake out the arms. We're going to do eagle arms next. Stretching those arms wide open, lift the chest, take a breath. Palms are facing forward and fingers are spread wide. Inhale, the left arm goes underneath the right. So we've crisscrossed. So they're locked, as it were. Okay, as you hold that, inhale and exhale, lift the elbows a bit more, maybe look up at the hands. Inhale and exhale. And let's unwind and shake that out. We're going to do the opposite side. underneath. Inhale, lift the chest, arms spread wide. This time your right arm goes underneath the left, crisscross, or the opposite of what you did on the first side. Inhale, lift the elbows, look up at the hands. Inhale and exhale. And let's unwind. All right, we're going to add on to that. We're going to do that again. This time we're going to do a little bit of a curl inward. Here we go, stretching wide. Inhale and exhale. We go back to the first side for eagle. So your left is underneath the right arm as you crisscross. Pressing feet firmly into the mat, look up. Inhale and exhale. Point those elbows towards your belly, round, slight tuck of the chin. As you round, feel that stretch in the middle to low back. Inhale, come on up. Looking up. Exhale, round down. Inhale, up. Exhale, round down. One more. Inhale, up. And exhale, round down. Back to neutral. Unwind. Just relax those arms. Let them sway forward and back. We're going to do that on the second side. Inhale and exhale. And just take off my sweatshirt. Here we go. Inhale, arms are nice and wide. And this time your right is underneath your left. Back into those eagle arms. Inhale and exhale. Let's curl in. Inhale. Exhale, round the back. Point the elbows towards the belly button. And we come back up. Inhale, lift. And exhale, round down. Inhale, up. And exhale, round down. Inhale, up. And last time, round down. Come back up to neutral. And we unwind those arms and shake all of that out. All right, let's do some neck stretches before we combine arms and legs. So sitting tall, again, you can use the seat of your chair to hold on to, or you can guide your head with your hand. Here we go. Inhale, sitting tall. Let's go over to the right side, tipping that ear over towards the shoulder. Inhale and exhale. You can guide your head back up to center and go over to the other side, stretching. Inhale, center, gently, side or side to your right. Inhale, center, exhale. Inhale, center, and exhale. Inhale, center, exhale, and center. All right, let's do our interlace behind the head, cupping the head with the hands. Press the head into the hands and the hands into the head. Elbow points are wide. Inhale and exhale, tip the chin down. Keep the torso long and tall. Inhale, back up. Exhale, round or tip the chin down. Couple more. Inhale and exhale. Inhale up and exhale down. Back up and release the arms down. All right, couple shoulder rolls just with the arms long. And we come to stillness. All right, wiggle into the seat of the chair. We're going to start just doing some gentle lifting of the legs without arms, just legs alone. Again, either free hand or holding onto your chair. And remember always to take a sip of water or two as you need to. And just if there's any posture that doesn't feel right for you, feel free to take a break. Here we go. Sitting tall, scoop the belly in. We're going to lift the left leg, not too high, foot is flexed, and then down. Alternate, going to the right side, lift, core is engaged if you can, and just alternate. And let the breath go with the movement. Couple more. Or if you've had enough, feel free to take a break. And finishing there. All right, now we're going to add the arms to that lifted leg. First, we'll do same side together, and then we'll go into the crisscross, okay? So here we go, sitting tall. Let that left arm go straight up. Inhale, that arm is up. Exhale, the knee and elbow meet. Inhale, tall. Exhale, elbow and knee come together. Inhale, tall, elbow comes down and knee comes up. Sitting tall. Couple more. This is our strength. And last one. And take a breath. And a sip of water if you need to. All right, let's go to the other side. Stretching your right arm straight up. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, lift. Exhale, we come down. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Or up. Come together, I should say. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, come together. Inhale, up. Exhale, together. One more. Inhale. Exhale. And release down. All right, let's take another breather. Just wiggle into the seat. And if it feels good just to do a simple cow-cat, we are going to do the crisscross. Little simple cow-cats in between also feel nice on the spine and give you a little bit of opening. And we meet back and center. All right, so this time we're going to extend that left arm straight up and the elbow is going to cross over to the right leg. Okay. And again, do as many or as few as you'd like to do. Here we go. Inhale, stretching away. Exhale, knee and elbow. Opposite knee and elbow meet. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, stretch. Exhale. One more. Inhale, stretch away. Exhale, knee and elbow come together. And whoo. All right, maybe your heart rate is up a bit. It's always a good thing. Take a breath. Let's go to the other side, stretching your right arm straight up. Inhale away. Exhale, crisscross. Inhale, tall. Coming in. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Couple more. Inhale, lift. Crisscross. Last one, stretch. And there we go. All right. Let's wiggle into our seat. And now let's widen our stance. Let's take a break for our back. So I've got my legs on the outside, like the thighs are sort of open up. My toes are pointing out a bit. Inhale and exhale. Here's a perfect time to take a pillow or a blanket and place it on your lap. We're going to do a gentle forward fold with that blanket or pillow on your lap. Inhale and exhale. Press that into your belly and then just lean forward. Let the arms just sort of dangle down, tuck the chin. And breathe. We're going to bring down that heart rate a little bit. Inhale and exhale. Pull yourself back up to tall, but keep the legs apart. Move the pillow out of the way. Inhale and exhale. So we're going to go into another arm movement with the legs wide. Press the feet into, actually, you know what? Come more forward in the chair. I want to see if we can do this move. Sort of a 5-pointed star in goddess pose. So we want to feel the pressure of our feet into the mat. So trying to keep the feet each foot flat without curling toes. So you may need to come a little bit more forward. We're going to press those legs into the floor and just release. So press feet and then release. As you press your feet, you're going to feel some nice toning in the quad muscles, maybe a little lift in the pelvic floor, and soften. Inhale, pressing feet in, quads are engaged, scoop the belly in and soften. A couple more. Inhale, press feet in and then soften. Press feet in. Notice as you press feet in and you've got your core engaged, maybe you feel a little lighter in the seat, and then soften. Release. All right, let's add arms to that. Bringing the arms up into cactus, palms face forward, facing away from you, stretch those fingers wide. Inhale, press those arms straight up as you press your feet into your floor, and then exhale, soften, bring the arms back into cactus. Inhale, press feet in. Exhale, soften the feet and legs back to cactus arms. So inhale as you press in, that's like a 5-pointed star standing or seated, and then exhale into goddess. Inhale, last one, press, and then exhale. Bring those arms down and soften. Let's guide those legs back together and then just tap them out. All right, sit back in the chair a bit, wiggle in. We're going to extend one leg out and just point and flex at the ankle. Inhale and exhale, just letting that range of motion happen, forward and back on that flexing. And now circle that ankle in one direction. And reversing that circle. And lowering that foot down. Let's go to the other side. Extend that right leg out, point and flex the foot. And circle ankle in one direction. And reverse. And bring that foot down. And then once again, just tap those feet. All right, let's come a little more forward. We're going to do, we're going to lift both legs together. And again, you can use the side of your chair to help you with the support. Actually, before we do two legs together, let's just do one leg at a time. Go back to that, and then we're going to see if we can lift both feet together. All right, we'll build on it. So if it helps to sit a little more forward and use the seat of your chair with your hands and sitting tall, we're going to lift the left leg up, holding it, but keep the breath going. Inhale and exhale. Let that left foot come down. Go to the right. Alternating. Nice, strong position. Couple more. And bringing that foot down. All right, we're going to lift them both together. Takes a little concentration. Keep your core engaged, looking straight ahead. Inhale, lift the feet. Hold the feet up if you can. And then lowering the feet down. Doesn't have to be high. In fact, if lifting the entire foot up is too much, press the balls of the feet into the floor and just lift the heels. So we're just going up from, I'm just demonstrating, you can see at the front of my feet, the ball of the foot is pressed down. I'm just lifting up the heels. So that's an option. So here we go, going back to that first, we're going to try to lift both feet together. Lift and exhale, lower down. Inhale, lift, and lower down. Couple more. Inhale and exhale. And if that's too much, leave the ball of the feet down and just lift heels. Your choice. And certainly finish when you've had enough. All right, let's soften that all out. Let's wiggle back into the chair and let's go into a figure 4 stretch for our legs. So before we do figure 4, wiggle, wiggle in and really feel the back touching base, touching into that blanket or the back of your comfy chair, but you can feel some support back there. All right, let's press that left foot into the mat, or floor, and cross the right. So you're going to lift, either with help, lift that leg, get it situated. And notice that sometimes that outside bony area of the ankle can press into the quad, and that can feel kind of funny. So a blanket between the legs helps an awful lot. So that top foot is flexed. Flex it a bit more if you can, sitting tall. Inhale and exhale. So figure 4, you're getting some stretch on the outside of that right hip. Inhale and exhale. And we're going to fold towards that bent top leg so the forearm can rest on as you fold inward. Again, we're looking for a stretch. Only go as far as you feel that stretch. Back it off if it's too much. Inhale and exhale. And bringing yourself back up to tall. While we've got that foot near us, we're going to take the thumbs to the sole and give ourselves a little bit of massage here. So starting at the heel and at the Achilles area, just give yourself a really nice massage of that foot. Let the fingertips touch down on the top and the thumbs work right into the arch, working up to the ball of the foot and all the way up to toes. And then just clap a bit, warming up that foot. All right, carefully lift that leg off and bring it down into place. Let's go to the other side, lifting with care, guiding it up. Again, be mindful of where that bony ankle is, and if you need to let it slip beyond the leg, fine, or using a blanket between the legs. So sitting tall, flexing that top foot. Inhale and exhale. Let the forearm rest gently on top of the lower leg. Staying here tall or starting to move forward just to a point where you're going to feel that stretch in the outside of the hip. And bringing yourself back up to tall. Inhale and exhale. Let's give that foot a massage from the heel and the Achilles area, ankle, and then letting those thumbs massage the sole of the foot into that arch towards the ball of the foot. And warming up those toes. And then a little bit of a clapping on each side of the foot, getting some stimulation there. Maybe a little bit of vibrational sensation there. All right, let's bring that leg down gently. And last week, I think we did breath of joy, sort of at the beginning of class, but let's do that right now. Let's take that time to really use our breath. So if you didn't do this last week with me, it's 3 sips of air in and a sip of, and then a big ha on the way out. So you can do this with arms or no arms. And we can just, if I will demonstrate with the arms, and if that's too much, you just go up like this. So you're breathing, inhale, 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 ha. So the last one is sort of an arm back. And the others can be, you know, you can let your arms swing, you can keep them still, but we want to focus on lifting, getting a nice long inhale, 3 inhales through the nostrils, and then that big exhale through the mouth. Here we go. Inhale, 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 ha. Inhale, 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 ha. Inhale, 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 ha. Couple more. Inhale, 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 ha. Inhale, 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 ha. And we meet back. So when I do those inhales, of course, I'm talking and trying to sip in the air at the same time. It's just little. So you don't really, you can do that without the big movement. It's just a way to get almost like blowing up a tire, holding your breath, ha, letting it all out. And make as much noise as you like in your space. I give you permission. And I give you permission to smile. It's supposed to be fun. This is your yoga. All right. Let's do a little more body stretch. We're going to go arm and opposite leg. So wiggle back into your seat in your chair. Extend that left arm long. Extend that right leg long. Look up if that feels safe. Maybe a slight arch in the back, stretching away. Inhale and exhale. Bring the arm and the leg back into position. Let's go to the other side, stretching your right arm long. Lean back in your chair. Stretch that left leg long. Inhale and exhale. Maybe if it feels safe on your chair to arch back and come back down. Let's go to the other side again, stretching arm and leg away. And lowering down, second side. Down, one more to each side, stretch away. Second side, stretching away. And lowering down. All right, so let's do a couple sun salutations and then we'll go back to some interesting side bends with arms up. Okay, here we go, sun salutation. Inhale, arms up, overhead. Bring the hands together and then bring your arms down. Tip your head down towards your fingertips. These are half suns, and then we'll do a full sun. Inhale, arms up, fingertips and hands touch. Exhale, come to heart center, tip the head down. Couple more. Inhale, wonderful breath work. Exhale, hands come together, tip the head down. Inhale, I lied, one more, here we go. And then exhale. And just tip the head down towards your fingertips, holding that. And release. All right, we're going to add on a little bit, which is a little bit of a forward fold. Nothing that you haven't already done. I'll guide you. Inhale, arms up, slight arch to the back, fingertips touch, hands come down. And then let the torso lean in towards the legs. Let the head tip down. Inhale to a flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Pull yourself tall as you round back up. Bring the arms back up overhead, and then hands come to heart center. Tip the head down. All right, 2 more of those. Inhale, lift, sun salutation. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale to flat back, you look up, hands can be on your quads. Exhale, forward fold, round the back, bring yourself back up to tall, arms up overhead, hands come together at heart center. Last one, here we go. Inhale, lift and stretch, looking up, arching the back. Exhale, forward fold as you float down towards those upper legs. Let the head fall into that forward fold. Inhale, push yourself up to a flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Tip the chin a bit more as you round and bring yourself back up to seated. Inhale and exhale. All right, let's do some side bends and then we'll come into relaxation. So lifting the arms up overhead, interlace the fingers, letting the index fingers stay pointed. And we'll tip over to the left side, stretching those arms away. Maybe the head rests into that left arm a bit. Inhale, center, and then exhale, stretching, bending over to the right side. Let the head rest into that arm. Inhale, tall. Exhale, side bend. Inhale, tall. Exhale. Inhale, tall. Last one over here, stretching. Inhale, tall. And then exhale. And releasing the arms down. Inhale and exhale. We're going to start to cool down. So if you need to put a sweatshirt on or any other layer, sitting back in your chair, we're going to go back to focusing in on our breath and do a little bit of visual imagery. So sit tall and comfy in your chair. Maybe again, that little gentle wave side to side, feeling the center of your body, feeling equally weighted on both glutes and legs equally. Inhale and exhale. Place one hand on the heart and one on the low belly. Again, we're returning to just the breath. Nice long inhale through the nostrils. And exhale long and slow out through the mouth. Inhale and exhale. And just notice all the things around you, feeling in your space, the comfort. Notice what you see. You can open your eyes and either look at something in your room or closing your eyes, bring yourself to a peaceful place and use your imagination or your memory to picture yourself. What do you see? Inhale and exhale. What do you hear? What do you smell? Pleasant aromas. What can you taste? And what can you touch? What are you feeling with your fingers or toes? Inhale and exhale. Just notice the breath. How is it feeling? A little more relaxed. Maybe you're taking a deeper inhale and you've transitioned to all nostril breathing. Or if it still feels good to exhale through the mouth, let it go. Inhale and exhale. And when you're ready, opening your eyes, move your hands off the heart and belly. And once again, if it feels good to have a pillow or a folded blanket on your lap, you just wiggle in and start to unwind our body from the activity of yoga. So sitting back, let the back touch into the seat of your chair or the back of your chair. And really feel the weight of the hips and the glutes sinking in to the seat. And now we've been working on keeping the feet strong. Let the feet lift a tiny bit. Let the feet feel light. Maybe wiggling the toes. Inhale and exhale. let's soften our body from head to toe. So now with guidance, we're going to just let our center soften in. Hips are feeling a little heavier into the seat. Arms are resting gently on top of your blanket or pillow, letting those fingers just dangle. Belly is soft. Shoulders soften. Maybe stretch wide, open the mouth for a yawn. You hold tension there. Closing the eyes. And if it feels safe, tip the chin down a little bit. You feel that stretch right behind the head and the neck. Inhale, let the arms dangle. Inhale and exhale. If you're feeling good, to fold forward a bit more, letting the chest fold into that pillow or blanket. Let the head drop down and just fold inward. The arms can be long, or if that feels like they're need a little bit of support, bend at the elbows and let the hands make it stack on top of one another, letting the elbows and forearms rest on your pillow. And soften wherever you are. This is your relaxation. So if the forward fold is not for you, just sit up a little bit more and maybe stretch the back out and almost let the hips come forward as the back presses in. So a little bit more rounded as you come into your relaxation. Inhale and exhale. Again, we're focusing just on breath, softening all the muscles that we just used. Keeping our mind clear of things to do later. Staying in this moment. Keeping focused on the breath, but we're going to inhale a little longer. Lifting the chest, exhale long and slow out through the mouth. Let it go. You can move your pillow off your lap or blanket off and just sit back, but start to sit taller again. And we'll start with some slow movements with our toes and ankles. Just circle the ankles, stretch the toes wide open. Gently let those legs sway, the feet lifted off the floor. Wiggle a little bit more into your seat. Let's stretch our fingers, circling wrists, all directions. And then shaking out the arms, maybe a shoulder roll. Again, you can bring one hand to heart and one on low belly. Staying focused on our breath. And we will close with a poem by Dana Folds, all about the breath. Breath, the mindful breath, the rhythm out and in, the wave that washes through our days, creating space for stillness, sorrow, joy, or exaltation. Full, then empty, ebb and flow. Breath accompanies each step into the unknown. In the breath, the soul finds an opportunity to speak. Images or intuition, poetry or wordless wisdom come and go. No effort but to breathe and listen. So let's sit tall, bringing our hands together at our heart, thumbs pressing gently towards the sternum. Take a nice long inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Tip the head down towards your fingertips. And think a positive thought, a joyful thought that you can share out loud with your friends and family. Thank you for practicing yoga with me today. Namaste.
Thank you, Pat. Great class.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'll be teaching next week, everyone. I'm going to be out in Colorado, so it'll be 7:30 my time when I teach, and I'll be from a laptop, from my iPad. I think it's going to work. And I will look forward to seeing you then. Have a great week. Stay healthy, stay hydrated, breathe.